Simple, basic cafe shirt. A bit generic, but, you know. Wow, it looks great! I can't let you leave without taking one. Custom tee. From a distance it looks a little weird, but let's put it. Yeah, actually no, it looks good on me, I think. What happened to my apprentice's colors? And where is she? You shouldn't be here. Spooky, scary stuff's happening in this game too. Headlong into the danger, I say. I am inverted colors now. I don't understand. I really look up to you. Taking this means everything to me. Just take it. Okay, I'll do it. I'll color everything back in and make you proud, Chicory. Sure. Now leave me alone. Someone's not feeling too good about themselves, are they? I'll do my best, Chicory. Any tips on using the brush? No. Nice silk glove. Hey. Stop that. Mood. Gloomy bun bun. Hey! I said stop that. It's annoying. Okay, I'll color everything else in your room now. Alright, Jesus. Ooh. This is a metaphor for something. I can already tell. My brush has no color. Not in this room. Are you okay? No. I'm depressed. Well, straight came out and said it, huh? Oh. Do you want to talk about it? No. I want you to leave me alone. Go away. Well, I'm out of interact prompts. Well. I can take a guess where this is going. Chad, if you get too bored of me painting the landscape and want me to move on, yell at me and I'll move. Blood-soaked fields. You really didn't need to make me regret my color choices, did you? I'm so particular about this stuff. Well, content is content, I suppose, right? You guys really cool just watching me color in things like this. That's the stripes again. I'm surprised everyone already knows I'm the wielder. Word travels fast. Students here are more interested than anyone to know who the wielder is. It's a big deal to some of us. Not me so much, but I'm super stoked for you. Oh, the pressure. Well, we are #1 cloud artists now, so we have to work up to it, right? I guess everyone's extra surprised, because the wielder usually comes from this academy. People study here, they're hoping to get noticed. How about you? I just like art. Being the wielder is a whole other thing. Are you enjoying it? Guess so. Cool. I'll help you follow your bliss. Mom and Dad really miss you. They're scared of when I finally move out. They're gonna be lonely. Oh. How's luncheon? It's okay. I never got out much, to be honest. Same. Busy with art. It's the life. How do I know? Do I know it? Yeah, I messed up the phrase there, the phrase. Do I know it? Do I know it myself? I mean, look at me. I'm a moving drawing that I made myself. I am literally a moving version of my own art. As my avatar. Just to add a bit of definition. Huzzah! There you go. There's definitely sparks joy. Alright, brushes down. Now we'll move on to the critique phase. Time to show your work. Wow. So this is the work of a real wielder. Yeah, it feels so good to look at. It also feels like the Pokemon Company could come down and sue our asses at any point. Also, oh no, I just noticed the year! Truly the curse of only notice errors after posting follows me all the way here, even into this game. I didn't follow the edges of the year now. It's seeping into the background. Oh no. Curses. Now I feel bad. I feel bad that I can't go and edit it. I should have checked my work. Arg! I'm only half joking, by the way. I am only half joking. Truly, it's a curse. The curse that all artists bear. I know I come off rude. It's because I see things the way they are. And I'm not afraid to say it. That's why I'm gonna be the best. Anyone can be an artist, but to be the best, that takes hard work, sir. Ma'am, or whatever you are. Yeah, that's not very nice. You can't just cheat your way there. Got that? I've had long and meaningful talks with people about chasing the ideal of the best artist, you know, and that's just not a thing you can do. Artists varied and wide, and there are many different skills that you can have there. And no one person can be master of all styles of art. So no, I don't think there's really a way to like... There's no real way to have a best artist, really. You know? But look at me, look at this game being... this game being an art game is probably gonna spark a lot of talks about this kind of stuff, ain't it? Yeah, alright, I think I'm happy with this. What do you think, chat? Should we submit it? Yeah, you know what, you've already said yes, let's do it. Yeah, we're done. And I double checked it this time. Do you want to see some of my art? Heck yeah! Show me, show me. Never mind. It's not good enough yet. Ah, don't be like that. You know, like if people ask to see, I get being awkward, you know. But yeah, huge mood. But if I'm already in the mood to volunteer to show it off, then definitely I'm showing it off. I also really like video games. Oh man, this guy is just me. Are you me, sir? I'm the best in school at Mega Smash Sisters. Okay, not quite me. I am decent at best at that game. I play a mean Pikachu Libre though in Pokken. I'm terrible at that game. Oh, okay. You probably would enjoy playing with me then. Oh no, big mood. Big mood. Nah, I play with you. Let's just turn on the items. We'll be fine. Right? Oh yeah. Would you guys eat this donut? Frame it on the wall, maybe? Alright, art class time. I got my tablet plugged in and everything for this. For today's assignment, I shall draw a cute creature. Ah, okay, you heard me. Cute. A pro needs to be able to work in any style. Let's have fun with it. Oh boy. Okay, I think I probably should set some ground rules for this one. No drawing Pikachu again, because I've already used that up. I've used that for a prompt. Let's not draw this again. You want me... C2? You guys want me to draw C2? I could. Do I have the palette for him? Yeah, I sort of do, actually. I could. But that also feels a little like cheating. You know? What if I want to use C2 for another prompt? I don't know why it feels like if I don't know why it feels like if I use a subject for one of these, I shouldn't use it again, right? What if C2 is a better fit for another prompt later on down the road? I don't know. Am I saying C2 isn't cute? That's it, chat! Alright, we're drawing the bunny boy. We're doing it. I've had it up to here with you, chat! You will not get away with insinuating things about my bun boy like that. Alright. Did you know it was his 1-year anniversary yesterday? Since character conception. Where's my brush size thing? There it is. Alright, chat. You made me draw the fursona. You all happy? What do you guys think? You look alright? I don't need to put his name there, everybody knows who he is. That's a lie, nobody knows who he is because I never talk about him on stream. Random OC. Random bunny lad. Okay. The yellow crown? If I put yellow on here, like actual yellow, it won't stand out at all, so we're really going with an odd palette here. So we gotta deal with it. I mean, obviously he's not purple either way, so we're just gonna go with what's recognizable. Okay. Any other flourishes that we want? Maybe a heart. Do you guys want a heart? This is the love that chat has for him. Perfect. That one's from you guys, chat. Alright, brush this down. Now for the critique. Oh boy, I'm nervous. What are they gonna say about my OC? Oh. I want to be its friend. Oh. Oh, jeez. Chat! Y'all knew this would happen. I swear, you guys knew this would happen. Wouldn't you? It has your... I hate you, chat. I hate you. I hate you so much. I can't believe you finagled me into doing this. I can't believe you finagled me into doing this. It's all your fault. It's all your fault, and I'm leaving. I'm out. I can't believe you would do this to me. I'm gone. The sparing use of red is pleasing. I know, right? That's why I gave him red glasses. There's a little bit of a splash of color in the middle of his mostly grey palette. Little splashes of color in between the mostly grey palette. The red on his glasses, the blue on his eyes, and the highlights on his jacket. The yellow crown. Primary colors to contrast against the main grey palette. It's nice to be appreciated. It's really cute, Potato. There's a nice balance of light and dark. What is his name? I want to take it home and pat it on the head. I want to hide under the desk. I can't believe you guys tricked me into a compliment fest. I can't stand it. What am I supposed to do with all these compliments? What am I supposed to do with all this positive feedback? I don't know where to put it, okay? I've got too much of it now. It's piling up in the corner over there. And I don't know where to put it. I don't have enough room for all these compliments. And be friends with it forever. Stop it. Y'all need to stop it. Bad game. Bad. Alright, I'm being too mean to it. Pay him for it. Yes, yes. What palette do you want? I just drew a rabbit! I'm drawing another rabbit now. Well, at least I can say I'm pretty practiced at it, right? I just realized this game is asking us to literally generate fan art for them. It's devious is what it is. Because the game is called Chicory. The character over there is called Chicory, and one of the tasks in-game you need to do in order to progress is literally make fan art of the game that you're playing. And then encourages you to make a GIF out of it and post it later. It's devious is what it is. Built-in content generation of your characters. Very clever. Yeah, actually I think I'm happy with this. Alright, we're submitted. Do you really not like your own art, Chicory? I kind of hate it. I mean, sometimes I think I did okay. But it's hard not to see all the mistakes. Do you like your own art? Well, gee. Way to put me on the spot, game. You know that piece I uploaded yesterday? I just finished a big art piece yesterday. First one I've done in a while. It was ceetwo actually. The little bunny boy that I drew earlier in the stream. I made a piece of him to commemorate his first year since I designed him. I went back and looked at it and I spotted a ton of mistakes. Like, jeez. I don't know if I was, well, I was kind of rushing to do it in the night as well because I wanted to get it out on that day itself. I probably would have held off on submitting it otherwise and taken a second look and doing another pass on it. But I realized, looking at it, that I was a little off model. Actually, not a little off model. I was like a bit relatively more off model than usual, to be honest. But still, you know, I think that's something every artist deals with, right? You upload a piece and then you're like, wait, damn it, all those things are wrong. I didn't catch any of that, I need to fix it. Well, shit. Stuff like that. But I don't think that's what they're talking about here, are they? They're talking about more long-term stuff, right? Like, you know, you look at stuff that, like, you're working on it, you're improving, but it's not quite at the level of some of the stuff you see, right? It's like some of your favorite artists, and you're trying to, and maybe you're trying to develop your own style, or sometimes you're trying to do something that's very specific, trying to get a certain style down, and then you can't quite get it down because you're not practiced enough, and you feel that way. But, do I like my own art? I need to think about this for a bit. I put on an air of being, like, pretty confident about my art a lot, actually. I think. And I end up encouraging other people quite a bit, too. Like, you know, I don't worry about... Like, you know, there is no best art... best artist, really. Because how can you really compare different artists in terms of style and stuff? There are some stuff that you can develop as a skill, obviously. Anatomy, being on model, certain styles, draftsmanship. There is stuff that are definitely acquired skills. But beyond that, aesthetics, complexity, there's no real way to determine whether somebody's art is better than another person's art, really. And if there's no real basis, like, if there's no real competition there, it just becomes a matter of, like, are you happy with what you make, you know? Yeah. I think regards my attitude towards my own art, in some ways I don't take it as seriously as maybe somebody who's like really trying to get into the art industry. I was that person once, but I found my calling in somewhere. I found my calling in other places as well. And I think, as far as my own personal art goes, accomplishing what I can do with it, yeah, I think I'm happy. I'm pretty confident in saying that, I suppose. I don't really feel that much pressure to like catch up with other people, and yeah, I suppose that is lucky. But I still push myself to improve because I find fulfillment out of like being able to do certain things, like being able to render something in lighting or shading, because those are my weak areas for sure. I think my draftsmanship's alright, could be better, but it's pretty decent, I think. And I've developed my own style too, and I'm pretty happy with it. But coloring, lighting, shading, definitely one of my weaker spots. I can't do realistic rendering to save my life. But if I ever make progress in those areas, I get very happy about it because it's like, hey, look what new stuff I can do, that kind of stuff. So I think I'm in a pretty healthy space right now, as far as where my art goes. I guess I'm lucky that way, yeah. Alright, I've gone on a long spew about art. And honestly, it's not like I wasn't expecting that I was probably gonna go on spews about this. This game is the kind of game that encourages discussion along those lines, isn't it? I feel like anybody? I feel like almost everybody who plays this game as a Let's Play and is also an artist is probably gonna pause the game at this point and start talking about your own experiences, right? It feels like a very important place. Well, not really important. What's the word I'm looking for? It feels like very opportune point to just pause and talk about this kind of stuff, right? Like, they know what they were doing when they made this game, for sure. And I expected that I was probably going to give at least a couple of speeches like this, so it's not like I'm that surprised, but, you know, I'm not doing it out of obligation. I genuinely just have things to talk about sometimes, I suppose. I think we'll keep things simple for today, yeah? Alright, brush this down, see how we did. I know I didn't spend too long on this piece, but, you know, pretty much just wanted to, you know, I repro what I see. Oh, hey, Potato. Did you take care of the swamp then? Chicory, I saw something. You were there, in the swamp. And you said things that Blackberry thinks is connected to you. But it wasn't real, right? Blackberry said that, huh? Guess there's no point in hiding it anymore. Chicory, what? What's going on? I'm a messed up person. That's what's going on. You're not all these corruptions. They're not just connected to me. They're coming from inside me. I can't stop them. They expose all my worst thoughts and fears. Reveal awful things. But it's not real, right? You said that I'm a joke. And I don't deserve the brush. But that's not what you really think, right? You think I should be the wielder. You believe in me, don't you? I can't deal with this. But I don't care who the wielder is. It doesn't matter. Just leave me alone. How can you say that? I did it for you. I thought we could be friends. I can't believe I looked up to you. Chicory. I'm sorry, just go away. I should have said go. Well, there's the deja vu again. It's a bit abstract, but it's a little bit abstract, but I don't know. What do you guys feel when you look at this? I guess it could be open to interpretation, right? What this piece represents. There's a few ways you could interpret this, if you know me as a person. And you know what? I think I like it. I like the ambiguity here because it has multiple meanings and they may all be valid in their own way. You're being rude and awful. What did Potato do to deserve that? Why can't you say something nice? I don't have anything nice to say. I had no idea he was such a jerk. Yeah? I had no idea we were here to be nice. I came to learn. Whoa. It's the fear. It's making your emotions intense. It's not the fear, Raisin. It's this crappy school. I'm done. I had enough. Wow. Well, let's end the lesson there. The piece will go to the Wielder Temple Showcase. Things are different now that I'm wielding. I can't just let everyone down. Can't you? But Clementine? I don't think you really get it. Even wielders gotta take breaks, you know? You need to make time for yourself too. But how am I supposed to turn someone down if they want commissions? Everybody's got a long list of stuff they want to pay me money to draw. How could I possibly let them all down? Perfect. Ah, you finished painting this wall? Wow, looking at this, it actually doesn't make me feel better at all. How am I supposed to improve my life? I got some trash. That's something to encapsulate how I feel. I guess it's taken to the plant exchange. Still screened out here, they're trading for plants. I'm gonna look for other external sources of joy. No. But I gave him do it. I'm sad. Chat, is this an encouraging mural? What do you guys think? This is really cool, what the heck? Whoa. What a waste of time. I'm not going anywhere. The Black Forest will solo everything. And it'll all be your fault. Wow, that was really creative. Wow. I have to give them props. That was a really creative fight. Oh, it's you. Still wielding away, huh? I dropped out of the art academy. I keep wondering if that was a mistake, but I didn't see any other way for me. I always dreamt of showcasing in the Master Gallery, and I thought I could get there by working hard. But that's just not how it works, is it? All that matters is who your friends are. And I was never in it to make friends, so all my work just didn't matter. On the other hand, I still feel stupid for quitting. I'm sorry I was a jerk to everyone. I'm worried I made a huge mistake. Now it's too late to fix it. It's not quite the same thing, but like the struggle of social media, the struggle of posting onto social media, it's kind of like that, isn't it? I won't lie by saying I've never felt that way before. You know, I'm putting in my best foot forward, but you know, you're not really getting a ton of people looking at your work, and so it makes you feel a little sad about it. I guess I don't actually want to give up. That's why it's tearing me up so much. But I also don't know how to continue on. I wasn't getting anywhere at the art academy. All I really want to do is make art and show it. But a place like the Master Gallery will never give me the time of day. Well, it's not like you owe me any favors, but if you brought them my portfolio, they'd at least look at it. Would you be willing to do that for me? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah? Think you can show my portfolio to the Master Gallery? Yeah, I could. Really? Wow. I didn't think you'd help, or care. Well, here it is. Show that to the Master Gallery in 11 sis. If you like it could be a huge break for me. Kind of a dream come true. Well, I shouldn't get my hopes up. I hope you do deliver that letter. If you change your mind and decide not to, I guess that's fine too. Not like you owe me anything. I feel so powerless. My entire future rests on the decisions of other people. And it's all out of my control. I'd be better off not thinking about it. Waiting around for a decision is so painful. How long are you supposed to keep hoping for things? I could just give up on it and do something else. Not that I know what else I'd do. Yeah. This is an art student struggle, that's for sure. It's a familiar one. Did you guys know I once tried applying for art school? I don't think I've told many people this, but I tried applying for art school once. Not exactly art school, but like I tried applying for oh wow, these roots are really everywhere now. But yeah, I tried applying for an animation course once out of university. Like right when I was trying to get into university. I never did get into one. ended up taking a different path. I went to game design instead of just straight art. So yeah, you can probably guess how that went as far as like something in my portfolio goes. And honestly, looking back at my old portfolio for like submission to the university, yeah, it was not good. It definitely wasn't gonna impress anybody. It was like it was missing a ton of stuff that like if I studied art from the start, I probably would have, but I didn't back then. So, you know. Then I guess, not that you needed it. I keep making this mistake when I come this way. Not that you, like, specifically needed to have that art fundamentals and stuff, per se, right, to get into those courses, but it's like willingness to learn, or like just showing potential, I guess. It's just kind of hard to really, like, quantify, I guess that's the word. It's kind of hard to quantify. Oh, you have a letter for the gallery. Wow, these are some really nice paintings, but we don't take submissions. And nice as this person's art is, I don't think they're a good fit. Oh, why not? We only show established artists at this gallery. It's a place to honor timeless classics of art history. Not really a place for an up-and-comer. But you show my art. Well, we show you reproductions of the classics. That's a bit different, wouldn't you say? You're the only one who can make them in color, after all. No exceptions? Well, no. It's not to say this person's art isn't good. Truthfully, people don't come here to see good art. They come to see art by people they've heard of. And nobody's heard of this person. So it'd be no good for us or our patrons. Or this person for that matter. They'd just be showcasing their work to people who don't want to see it. Wow. Actual art gallery critique, isn't it? Huh. Or just like the nature of social media, isn't it? People come to social media to see... I guess, you know what this is? This is fan art, right? What I'm putting here is fan art. People come here to see established things or fan art of those things. They're not really here to see your original creations that much, right? Isn't that accurate to social media? I don't know if that's actually the intended metaphor for this, but that's what I'm getting out of this, right? It definitely reminds me of that. Especially when this question comes up, right? How the hell do you get known on social media? That's hard. You gotta do marketing and selling yourself, and for someone like me, that's really damn hard. Good question. Yeah, sorry. It's awkward for me too. It's always special to see the work of an up-and-comer. I hope they keep working at it. You can deliver this back to them. A rejection letter. Oh no. Sorry again. We're gonna have to break the awkward news to her, won't we? Oh, that sucks. But I sympathize. I really do. And like, she got frustrated with us because it looks like we're just getting attention because of like our pedigree, right? It's like famous artists and then someone follows up that famous artist and then they automatically get prestige, and it seems a bit unfair. You got a response? Let me see. I see. Well, that totally blows. Sorry. Why is everything so hard? I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. I should have known there'd be no chance. All the time spent practicing making art. Guess it really was for nothing. There's something else in here. Some kind of flyer for... Apparently the luncheon cafe does guest showcases. I didn't know that. I can take a portfolio there. No. I'll take it there myself. Thanks for trying to help. See you at the luncheon cafe then, maybe. Heck yeah, I'll go see you at the luncheon cafe. There you go, see? Guess you were aiming too high. Right, going for something that's not really for you. Celebrate the small successes, right? That's a lesson I learned too. I don't know if that's the case, like what they're trying to tell, what they're trying to teach here, but... Oh wait, this, the luncheon cafe, right? It's just here. Oh, yo, here we go. Let's take a look at this stuff. Yo, what the hell? She's really good. I don't know if I could do that. Like, IRL. I don't know if I could do that. I mean, my style's different. You've seen a little bit of it, but I don't know if I could do that. That's actually super detailed. What the hell? And that shading and that hatching. That's... Wow, what the hell? Yo, she's legitimately good. What the... Oh my god! That composition, that background. Now that I definitely can't do. Yeah. She's a way better artist than I am. Well, maybe I wouldn't go that far. We have different styles. I mean, I'm talking real right now. Like, my IRL art style. I am pretty confident and happy with where my art style is right now, you know? But there's always room to grow. And I see it as less like a straight path thing and more a lateral thing, you know? It's like you learn more skills to put in your toolbox so you can do more different things. You become more versatile as an artist, right? Compositions like this, I definitely can't do. Not right now. And with background and like this kind of like marker hatching kind of style, I'm like, it's still a skill that I've yet to learn, basically. I wouldn't say I'm bad at it. It's more, I don't know how to do it yet. It would take a concerted effort to learn how to do that. That's gonna take some time. This I maybe could do, but she's using halftones here, which I don't know how to use effectively either. And the shadows are... Well, lighting and shadow is one of my weak spots, you know. That's something I'm still working on a lot. I think my draftsmanship, my anatomy, and my general color design is okay. I'm satisfied with them. It can always get better, of course, but I'm satisfied with them. But shadows are definitely a weak spot, and those are some pretty good shadows. And this... Look at the hatching! Look at the hatching on the shadowed areas. Look at the hatching on the character. I couldn't do that. So this is some really good composition. I don't know if I could pull that off. My pieces are not that interesting. I'll be the first to admit them. They're like, maybe they're like nice as character art, like character showcases. But as far as like single piece framing goes, I don't know if I could do that. That's gonna be a learned skill. That takes some time. Yeah. My stuff is different but just as valuable. Yeah, I know. That's I think that's my reaction. But it's like my reaction when I see art like this that's like really cool isn't really like I think I've been blessed enough to be past that stage, you know. I don't really feel that twinge of like, oh, I'm like, I can't do this, therefore I suck or whatever. It's like I don't really feel that anymore. But it's more of a, that's so cool. I wish I could do that. I want to learn how to do that skill, that kind of thing, you know. So don't worry about it. My mic is facing the wrong way. I just realized. Have I been talking to the back of the mic this whole time? Have I been really soft? Could you guys hear me? Is my sound quality weird? My mic rotated on me on the stand. But yeah, it's kind of, yeah, like I said, it's stuff like this kind of composition, this kind of hatching. I look at it, I'm like, I want to learn how to do that. I want to be able to do that stuff. That kind of thing. And I think that's the right attitude, right? You gotta have enthusiasm. And like, if the drive comes from within to learn these kind of things, that's how the process is, it's how the process is enjoyable. Yeah. Well, I guess speaking to the back of this mic isn't too bad. I'm using a blue snowball. It is omnidirectional. So the back of the mic still picks up sound, it's just not as clear as the front of the mic. And that helps. Oh, it's your daughter. Alright, it's her. I saw her in the house. Man, I haven't spoken to Radish since that time at the academy. It's kinda awkward seeing her here, but I think we're cool now. She said you helped her find this gig. That's pretty big of you, Potato. Radish always been a bit more intense than me. She wants to be the best. I just want to take it easy. That's why we make good friends. I feel bad for not talking to her after our fight, but I'm glad she's doing okay. I should hang with her again. Yeah. I think that's me and my... That's definitely a relationship I have with some of my friends. You know? These days I'm a chill artist, definitely still driven to improve. In fact, I've been watching some art tutorial videos recently by by a professional illustrator, and I'm really excited to try out some new stuff. Actually legitimately, the timing really worked out. If you guys are following my Twitter, look forward to a cool practice piece soon. I guess I'm gonna be taking the time to sit down and try and learning a few new color techniques. So maybe I'll make something really cool. I think my last piece that I'm really proud of, that like wow I made a big improvement on, was at the start of the year. So you know, it's been a couple months, but I think I'm ready to do another leap. So look forward to that. Yeah. I haven't had an art show here in a while. The big color wipe threw everyone off, but this feels just a little like normal again. I like Radish's art. It's got character. Maybe we can get her to come back again sometime. Yeah, it's got hella character. She's got a whole OC universe going on, you know? I've got that feeling. It's cool seeing Radish's art here. I think she deserves it. Her stuff's good. I've seen some of these before, but it looks like she's having some new stuff too. Glad she's still working on it. I wondered how she was doing after she left after school. You must know, I'm writing a book. It takes a lot of focus and effort to do. And it's very hard if someone bothering you. Okay. Let's talk to her. It all happened so fast. I didn't expect the cafe to be so excited about the idea. It's not the same as being in a gallery, but I have to admit, it's not bad. I'm glad I gave it a try after all. I didn't expect you to help okay either, so thanks. Also, sorry for being a huge jerk at the academy. I had you all wrong. It means a lot that you wanted to help me after all that, so I want you to take one of these pieces home, as a way to say thanks. Your choice which. Clementine is here too. I wasn't sure I'd see her again after everything. She was really hurt by some of the stuff I said to you. I know it wasn't really fair of me. Well, maybe I'll say something to her. Go ahead and take one of the pieces. I really don't mind which. I think I'll take this one. The one out of all three, I think this one impresses me the most because it's the one that I'm least able to do. Just in terms of the background. I want to study it. Oh, so you like that one, huh? Hang it somewhere good for me. I'll see you around sometime. Also, my mom wanted me to tell you that you should talk to her. If you haven't already. Just please don't let her embarrass me. Yeah. I'm pretty satisfied, you know? I've got a good feeling. And... I guess it's alright to promote a little bit of your art sometimes, right? You know... Maybe... Chat, here's an idea. I don't know if you guys would be... I don't know how interested you guys would be. But... when I finish this game, after credits roll and stuff... Do you guys want to see my art? I've shown a little bit of it here and there, I suppose, but... I don't know. Maybe it'll be fun. Like... a little bit of a reflection, and seeing how far we've come, I guess. Might be a fun activity, right? I don't know. Like after credits roll, maybe I'll pull up some of the pieces that I feel are the most significant in my journey as an artist, and I'll talk about them a little bit. Would you guys want that? Show. Alright. That'll be the plan then. At the end of Chicory, after credits roll, I'll show a little bit of my art pieces. I'll do a little history of myself as an artist, because I guess I do many things, right? Like I do a ton of stuff. I'm not really a dedicated artist, I think. Art is definitely one of my greatest hobbies, but it's obviously not the only thing I do. And sometimes I guess because of how many things I do, I guess I'm a little more known as an all-rounder. I mean, I do videos, I do streams, and I'm doing live 2D as well. And I'm a game tester by trade, so there's a lot of stuff going on. But it'll be fun to revisit my roots, going back to a time when I was really going all in on art. And yeah, guess it's a little bit strange to think about, right? I really went in all in on art back then. Even though I was a science major growing up, I never went to art school. I was a science major growing up. All my subjects were science. I wanted to do science as a kid. It was only in my teens that I realized I actually was more of a humanities guy. It's strange. Like, usually it's the other way around, right? I don't know. I don't know how many people are like started off like really into science stuff and only discovered art when they were like much later in life. Usually artists know, like, I guess you are like artists from kids, So those, I mean, I'm maybe making some assumptions. Maybe there are more of us than I thought, But yeah, it is a little strange. I went from all science to all art. I was all in on art. I was banking on art as a career, even though it's really hard to get into. No, it's not the education system. As a kid, I was super into science, And I think to some extent I still am, It's not like science stuff doesn't interest me anymore. I am hella interested in cool science stuff and like learning about how things work and everything. But I guess I just never really got into it as a career, I found my creative side when I was a teen. I found my creative side when I was a teen, and I realized that's really where my passions lay. I really wanted to create things, and at first I went all in on art. After I graduated from like pre-university, and like the next step in life was applying to university. And I tried to apply for an art place, and I never got in. But I went into the games track instead, and I'm working in the games industry now. So I am still working in the creative industry, and I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, art isn't the sole creative endeavor I work on anymore, which is fine by me. It means I get to do a whole lot of other stuff in between. And variety really is the spice of life. At least for me personally, So I'm pretty happy with where I am in life right now. But there was a time when I was all in on art and I was really pushing myself. Not that I don't push myself nowadays, I do. I do feel a lot of joy out of creating things and making art and making things that people enjoy looking at. But it's not as life or death anymore. I guess that's the best way to put it. I don't think my passion for art has ever diminished since then. But I found other things that I'm also very passionate about. And it's not all my eggs in one basket anymore. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I am rambling a ton. I have stopped on the screen to ramble about my experience with art. I am so sorry. I should really be continuing the story. Right, we've got this tantalizing little plot thing right off the top of the screen here, and I really need to get to it. And we're probably gonna encounter more stuff that's gonna make me stop and talk again. I hope you guys really don't mind. This is the slowest playthrough of Chicory ever. It's just me going through a bunch of stuff, trying to figure out puzzles for 20 minutes, and then going for like another half an hour of just talking about art and what it means to me as a person. It's nice to hear the rambling, thank you. Yeah. It's really just the way I talk, I guess, It is very artist relatable, yeah. It is the way I talk. I tend to, Let me tell you guys one way to, yeah. Let me tell you one way for you guys to pick out. It's not a surefire way to pick out somebody who's on the spectrum, but it is a pretty good way to pick out someone on the spectrum. If they talk and they keep repeating themselves, they stop and have a lot of run-on sentences because they are really trying to get across a very specific thought or sentence in a clear way. So they backtrack and then they like verbal backspace until they get the sentence right. That's actually a very good telltale sign. Just a little curiosity. And now that I pointed it out, you guys probably won't be able to unhear it anymore, the way I talk. But yeah, that's actually why I talk the way I talk. It's literally I'm verbal backspacing until I get the sentence right. I've gotten better about it though. Streaming's really helped me. Streaming's really helped me be more comfortable in just talking. And just being, just public speaking in general. No. Don't get caught doing another side talk. This doesn't really have anything to do with art anymore. I can talk about streaming and what it's and the effects on my life another time. You came back. Chicory, you need to get out of this tower. It's not safe anymore. Something horrible is happening here. What's happening here? I told you, all of this came from me. I'm just a broken, messed up person. You can't save me from this. The sooner you abandon me, the better off you'll be. Chicory, none of that's true. Last time I saw the darkness why won't you listen to me? It's all my fault. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. Oh god. Oh, reminded me of it. You've seen yourself in there too. Yeah. It spoke like it was me, and said stuff I was thinking. So something came from me. But if it came from you, and from me too, then it's from something common between us. It must have been... the brush. The brush? When I was viewing the brush, it's like it was connected to me. The more my bond with it grew, the more I could do with it to shape and color reality. But I wonder, we made more things real than just that. Potato, I am so sorry for whatever you heard in the swamp. That's not who I want to be. When those corruptions talk to me, it's like all my self-doubts come to life, reminding me of every mistake I've made. Chicory, you're so much more than that. It hurts to hear you talk about yourself that way. I forgive you. I just wish I could help. Well, more than that, I want to be your friend. I thought by now you'd hated me. I thought you hated me! I'm so sorry. I just dropped you into this giant mess. I need to be better. I'm going to try. But I need you to wield the brush. Let me just finish this little story section up, I guess. Oh, we can paint water now. Huh. The center of all corruption and picnic is at the top of this tower. You can see for yourself if you swim up there. But you aren't ready to face it yet. Because you haven't become a proper wielder yet. I haven't? That's my fault. There's a series of 5 wielder trials. Well, one was at the wielder temple, which you did. So 4 wielder trials. 1 in each corner of picnic. That's how you're meant to bond with the brush. And that's how you should reach that last step. From now on, I'm going to be your teacher. I can't promise I'll be perfect, but I'm at least gonna try. Okay? I'm gonna fight the giant corruption? Fortunately, yeah. The little ones you've been fighting aren't making a difference, so we have to attack it at the source. It's the only way to get rid of it all for good. It's gonna be way harder than anything you've done yet. Okay? Bonding with the brush seems bad. I don't think my bond with the brush somehow meet the corruptions. And your bond too. But everyone's in danger now from those corruptions. And we can't fight them without bonding with the brush. So right now, we don't have a choice about it. We need to fix this mistake first. And decide what to do with the brush later. Each trial explores a different aspect of being the wielder. You'll find one at each corner of Picnic. The aim will be to commune with the brush in different ways, so your bond with it is strong as can be. Okay? Each trial is at one of the furthest reaches of Picnic, so explore out there and you'll find them. Use your map. Or if you're really in a pinch, you can always call for help at a phone booth. You look nervous. I'm not. It's okay if you are. I was too. And I was under a lot less pressure. I can do it! I want to be stronger. I want to learn how to be a real wielder. And help everyone. And help you too. I can do it. Okay. Come find me at one of the trials. You can do it, Potato. I think I've been blessed to not ever really be in Chicory's position there. You know, I don't think I've ever been in that lower position before. At least, not for a very long period of time. I think everybody has their moments, right? Where they dip into that. And, I definitely have. Once or two, like, well, maybe not once or twice, maybe like a handful of times. It's not to do with art though. It's to do with other things. But I think that scene probably has greater applicability than just, you know, like stresses over art, right? I think that's more of it's an issue of mental health, right? Yeah. It's you know, I think everybody who's had these kind of things definitely will feel familiar. I'm stumbling over my words a little bit, you know. Being on the spectrum, I've definitely had my moments where I felt like that, you know. Like I said, never long term, but usually after making a mistake. After making a mistake, sometimes with like me being on the spectrum being one of the main causes, or like one of the main factors, I definitely feel like that. I have really good friends that I talk to though, and they've always helped me through. But yeah, I don't think I've ever really been in that position for very long. But I want to talk about like some periods of time where I've been around people who have. And it's hard, I guess, you know, especially when you yourself aren't that, aren't like completely there, like 100% yourself either. And like, you know, I have artist friends, and I've definitely had some of them feel that way before. I can definitely say that scene hit home. But not because I was Chicory, I guess. I think I was Potato in that scenario. I mean, I know the canon name is Pizza. I'm deciding whether I should call them Pizza or Potato. I'm gonna stick with Potato since that's what I named them. I was definitely the Potato in that scenario. What a weird sentence. But yeah, I think I've definitely been in that position, you know, like being somebody who has struggled with self-doubt issues, but also trying to encourage someone else who's even deeper in there. And just coming out of it, like, really just, like, end of the day, you know, we're friends and I really just want to support you. That kind of feeling. So, yeah, it's a familiar scene. It's definitely invoked that exact, emotion before, I can say that much. So, kudos to the game for really being able to put that out there, I guess. I won't elaborate too much, I guess. I just wanted to say that, you know, like, I've been there. Not as Chicory. I haven't really been there as Chicory all that much. But I've been there as Potato quite a lot. And when they said, I just want to be your friend, you know, that motivation, yeah, that definitely hit home for me, because that's me. That's really That picture I drew last session of fear, what it represented, it's the fear of not being able to connect to anybody, you know, because I'm on the spectrum, you know, and it's hard. It's there's always gonna be that barrier there, you know, and honestly, I don't have a lot of friends. Like, I have maybe less than 10 people that I really trust enough to be vulnerable around, and I think out of them, there's only one that I'm really going to be 100% open with. I don't have a lot of friends, so the ones I do have, I really treasure, and I just really want to help them, you know? And yeah, that's that fear, I guess. That fear of, like, not being able to make connections, being alone. So yeah, being on that scene, being the potato in that relationship, I guess. That definitely was it hit home. It was very relatable. It definitely expressed being in a position very well, and yeah, I definitely could connect to it. So kudos to the game, I guess, for really accurately depicting the nuances of having those specific friendships, I guess. You know, it is very relatable, this game, right? You know, for artists, I guess, but also, I mean, I guess it's not too far to guess that, you know, a lot of artists, I mean, how do I put this? There's a big intersection of people with neurodivergence and artists, right? I don't think that's too inaccurate to say. I don't know if that's actually there's actually a big causal link to it, but I feel like that's usually the case, right? The neurodivergent community and the art community has a pretty big overlap, and I guess it's not. So I guess, like, Chicory is probably going to hit home for a lot of those people who are both. It will hit home for a lot of people, even if they're not there, I guess. But for those who are there, in the middle, in that intersection of the Venn diagram, they're definitely gonna be connecting to this game a lot. And I'd be lying if I said I don't feel that, you know? Are we live? Are we okay now? Have I been an idiot again? I didn't eyeball the volume levels, did I? No, it's a good thing I caught that early. Thanks, chat. I'm gonna wait, give me a sec. I'm gonna put this on my head for the next 5 minutes. My mic wasn't properly connected. Like, the light was on, but apparently I plugged it into a bad USB port or something, and there was no audio going through. I should have caught it because when I eyeballed the volume levels, it should be okay, but I didn't because I was in a hurry, and you know, bad things like that happen. Anyways, as I was saying just now, the end is just ahead, Potato. You have to face the corruption. One of those things only the brush can fight. Sorry. Just go on ahead when you're ready. Chicory, what exactly happened between you and Blackberry? I'll tell you if you really want to know. I looked up to Blackberry basically my whole life. Training with her was a dream come true. I say we even became friends. I was so desperate to please her. But that meant I had to be perfect. Any sign of weakness could have been the end of my dream to wield. So I hid myself from her. Always pretended to be fine. Even if no one else to talk to. And I basically got away with it. Until this trial. My very last one. I don't know if there's an expected order that you're supposed to do these in, but I don't know if this was supposed to be the last one you do. But, you know, interesting enough, I suppose. Blackberry knew something was up. She just pretended not to. Until she actually had to relinquish the brush here. That's when everything came out. All her doubts about me. This was supposed to be a simple final step, but she was suddenly threatening to take the brush back. I felt so betrayed. After everything, after coming so close, it got very heated. She tried to pull the brush out of my hands. I fought back, and then something grew here. It was the first time I've seen these black trees. We haven't spoken since then. I ran away with the brush. I was sure I could keep it all under control. Sure it would never happen again. Guess we all know how that went. So that's how all this started, and how all this stuff all grew here. It's all my fault. But it's not just you, Chicory. Things have come from me too. It's the brush. Maybe the brush is what made it real, but I wish I'd been stronger. I let all this grow inside me. Seeing how corrupted it is here, it's like I'm surrounded by my own mistakes. That's not being fair to yourself. Blackberry should have been there for you. Nobody can be perfect. This shouldn't have come between you and being the wielder. There's some powerful stuff, yeah. I mean, it's a pretty simple visual metaphor, you know. It's your... it's like presenting the stuff that's inside, within your heart, as an external thing. It's a pretty common metaphor, but it works here. It's a common metaphor for a reason, I think. I think Blackberry knew this could happen. If someone unstable wielded the brush, it reaches into you and makes all this stuff real, good or bad. Maybe it wasn't fair to me, but, well, life wasn't fair to me. I can function the way normal people do, and I just have to live with that. Probably shouldn't have been a wielder ever. But you were a great wielder. Maybe if you had more support, this wouldn't have come from the brush. A Blackberry made it impossible for you. I wish someone had been there for you, Chicory. Can't function like normal people. I don't know. Is that implying, like, I guess it's a depression, right? It's like, I guess Chicory has, like, is it chronic depression, I guess? It's not, she's not, like, shown signs of anything else that I could think of. But I guess chronic depression would fit the bill, if that is the right term for it. Medical depression? Or whatever that is, yeah. And, it is interesting, isn't it? The power of art. I guess you could think about it that way. It is powerful but dangerous, I'd say, in some ways. Vent art, I think is the term for it. When you're really feeling something, and you put it to paper, it can be very powerful, you know. It can be a good way to let go of your own emotions and put them out, you know, to like release them in a good way. That can be a good thing. But it also can feed into a self-sustaining loop, I think, you know, where You make a lot of very emotionally charged material, and the emotionally charged material feeds back into that emotion. I guess that could be what they're saying here, you know? I think that's a pretty fair statement to make. Like, the power of putting the power of like, art is like a creative tool, right? It's like the power of creation. So that power of creation can be used for good things and for bad things, you know? Even for yourself as an artist. I wish things had been different too. I wish I didn't need help. Well, gee. If that isn't a very relatable line for people with people who are what's the word I'm thinking of? Non-realistic people, I think resonate with this a lot. I wanted to do it all myself, like Blackberry did, but I let everyone down. Sorry, I'm not in a good place here. I know you're trying to help, and you're probably right that it wasn't all just my fault, but I don't think I can do this right now. Just go on ahead. Okay. I'm sorry all this happened to you, Chicory. I hope facing this helps a little bit. So, Potato, how are the trials progressing? Blackberry, I saw something in Brunch Canyon. Oh. I know about what happened between you and Chicory, and I know how horrible you feel about it. Chicory is still suffering because of it too. I know it's not really my business, but did you ever think about telling her you're sorry? I've thought about it, but that opportunity likely passed a long time ago. I know it was hard for her under me, but life was going to be hard for her unless she toughened up. Someone had to prepare her, and in the end it wasn't enough, was it? She crumbled so quickly, under the weight of that brush. You didn't have to be that way. I'm not so sure. Well, in hindsight, I wish I wasn't. I wish that at least we could have stayed friends. But when it came to it, I didn't decide to be her friend. I decided to be her teacher. And maybe I failed at that too, but I did try. So you don't regret how you treated Chicory? At all? I regret that it hurt her. Maybe I chose the wrong successor, but I believed in her so much. She was so gifted. I was sure she could surpass me. All she needed was someone to push her. Someone to remind her that she could be better. I know it's not easy, but I did it myself. And I thought I finally found in her someone who could do what I did. I know Chicory wanted to be like you so badly, but she wasn't to you. Treating her like that was so unfair. If she had a problem, she should have said something sooner. I don't think you gave her that chance. You made her think she had to be perfect, and she tried so hard in silence. Is that what she told you? You should talk to her yourself. It's far too late for that. She despises me. And maybe she's right too. Maybe I don't deserve to be in her life again. It's not my place to decide anymore. I guess I just wish that you and Chicory could talk about it and be friends again someday. It doesn't feel right for things to be left this way. I want to fix it. I wish it were so simple, but it's not your problem to fix. I want so badly to go back to the way things were, for Chicory to forgive me, but I have no right to ask for that. I can't change how I hurt her. Maybe someday we'll talk again, but maybe we won't. That's something I had to learn to accept, and you will too. Just talk to each other, come on, you're both feeling unworthy of going back to each other. I understand it's painful, but this is why we're here, aren't we? We're the mediator. We're the person to go in between. I should just invite these two over to the cafe or something. Get them a coffee. I don't want to discuss this anymore with you. Please go. I need to be alone. Leave me be. Alright. Fair enough. We tried. Give a little talk. Beautiful, right? Alright, I won't be able to color all these in time, honestly. So the story goes that once, a long, long time ago, this huge tree spontaneously sprouted here. And And that branch that's missing now, that was the brush. This is where it first came to be, and where someone becomes the first wielder. Someone became the first wielder. The brush flowers only grow from this tree, so for this trial, you find the stray brush flowers that spread elsewhere and replant them here. You can place those from your deco menu. Plant them all on the screen here. Let me know when you're happy with where they are. Yeah, they actually make you, like, do the tradition literally by planting them here. That's a nice way to do it. You got one extra, because they picked up 5. I think I'm happy with that. Chicory. Who was the first wielder? Not much is recorded about them. Besides what's kept in the Wielder Temple. You know they were a massively creative person, and they changed the world in a major way. I think the first wielder were the people who made this game. That would make sense, right? Before them, nobody had seen color before. It's wild to think about. From the stories we have, it seems like the brush sprouted here just for them. Who knows? Maybe they were like some kind of alien or god or something. Probably not. How many wielders have there been? Hundreds. Not so exclusive, right? After the first wielder died, the brush just passed naturally from person to person. But it was way too sought after. Wars were fought over it, people died for it. We had to make rules for how and when it passed on. Rules that everyone agreed to, so it could pass peacefully. I guess that's how we wound up with all this wielder apprentice trial crap. Worked though. People don't die over it these days. It's easy to forget how lucky we are. Real flowers here too? Yep. Most flowers here were planted by former wielders, but I still remember which ones are mine. It was so exciting back then, starting out. I wanted to be the best wielder ever, but then, seeing this old tree and all the wielders' flowers, I think it started to dawn on me. The weight of all these artists, whose legacy I carried. Wanting to be the best wasn't enough. It's that I had to be the best, for all of them. It's a lot to carry. Chicory, it was really so important to uphold his legacy. I don't know if I'm the right person to do that. Maybe I've been better off back then if I hadn't confronted this. I hate this legacy, these expectations. It took so much from me, and it never mattered anyway. You really don't have to be anything. You can be great your own way, Potato. Don't let a stupid legacy control you. Happy for your flowers are planted? Yeah. So that's the third wielder trial, I guess. So they're not all confronting corruption, huh? You just have to finish up the last few of them. Those brush flowers you planted, that's where they'll stay now forever. Oh, that's right. You found an extra flower, didn't you? You can keep that one for yourself. Plant it here if you want, but you could put it somewhere else too. Anyway, you did it, Potato. That's the second wielder trial down. Halfway there now. You'll be done in no time. Almost feels like we should celebrate, doesn't it? Celebrate? How? I have no idea. I never did fun stuff when I was a wielder, or when I was in school, or basically ever. I don't know where people go to just hang out, but we should go to one of those. Well, there's the... Let's go to the cafe. They have art exhibitions there, don't they? Oh sure, that works. Whichever place you want, let's meet there. See you soon. It's right next door to you, the tower too. You never been here before? This place is pretty cool. I used to work here as a barista, actually, before I started at the Wielder Tower. Sounds like you've worn a lot of hats. Literally. I guess so. It's kind of surreal to just be here hanging out with you. I used to want it so badly. Well, it's surreal for me too. To just be hanging out somewhere. For as long as I can remember, everything I did was to become the wielder. And then as soon as I got it, that's when everything fell apart. Why did you want to be the wielder so badly? I don't know. It feels like something I always knew about myself. Haven't you had something you always dreamed of like that? No, not really. Look at me, still have zero chill. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. No, it's okay. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. I've always wanted to know my purpose, but never knew how to know. Talking to you makes it feel more real to me. Like if you figured it out, then maybe I can too. Sometimes I wish that I didn't know mine so well, or think I knew so well anyway. I wish I'd be able to see other parts of myself. There was never a plan B. Never even made many friends or anything. Now that I'm here, it's hard not to feel like a dead-end failure. Well, now you know how I feel all the time. But really, you're not a failure, Chicory. I think it's normal to not always know where you're going. I guess I know it's normal. It's just never been normal for me. But, thanks. I'll keep taking it a day at a time for now. Honestly, I'm just glad I'm finally can talk to someone about this. I'm glad we're friends, Potato. I'm glad we're friends too. That was very cute, and also... yeah, relatable, right? It keeps popping up. Relatable. This game's very relatable. A lot of things are just like, yeah, I know how it feels, that kind of stuff. I think this best conveys the energy of this piece that I'm trying to go for. It looks like a Nargacuga. It kinda does, doesn't it? But yeah, I guess this is my best way. It may be a bit simple, but I think this is the interpretation that I like. Because like the original piece is very structured strokes, right? You know, like it's very like line by line. I wanted to do like a little bit of a wild energy thing, so I'm just attacking the canvas with a lot of strokes here and leaving it very messy. Like the messiness of the lines conveys that wild energy, I think. So that's what I'm going with. A little simple, but you know, I think that's what I want to go for. Alright, brushes down. See how we did. Oh wow, you made especially tasteful use of the dark blue color. Yeah, I just stuck with one palette. Mine didn't come out this nice. You captured the raw emotion of it. It's nicely detailed. It's equally light and dark. This one had a lot going on. I feel like I need to lie down. Okay, that's it for now. Okay, so that one was a pretty short one. We really just speed ran that one because I was doing a very wild style. Do you want to do one more? Take a look at my brush styles. I got this many. Right? I mean, I'm kind of boring. Both in this game and in my actual art, I rarely deviate from just the basic brush, you know? Basic brush and a toggle around the size and the hardness, and that's about it. I am a very simple artist. And, you know, I get the stuff done. There's a lot of tools to help make things easier. Honestly, I just want a fine brush and I don't think that will help me too much either, because like I said, all I really need is a fine brush and a bucket tool. That's how I do my art. I guess I could use this, but it's too big. That'll have to do, I guess. If I sit back and look at it, it actually matches decently enough, so let's go ahead. It's okay to see how we did. Oh, that's so charming, Potato. The original painting is pretty old, but your version feels fresh and modern. I feel like you translated the spirit really well. I'm intrigued by the splash of dark purple. There's a lot of intriguing detail. You made great use of orange red here. Okay, that's it for now. Piece of beating levels and spawns the gallery. Keep practicing. Whew, alright. We knocked out 3 art pieces in a row. Well, technically we only did 2. But the third one was a statement, damn it. Oh. Potato. It's a great view, isn't it? Is this the end? Almost. We've got one final thing to do here. This place. is where every wielder paints their self-portrait, the one that hangs in the wielder tower. So, when you feel ready, go to that canvas and paint yourself. This is the moment you'll capture forever, where you're no longer just you, but a true wielder. Try not to be nervous. Oh boy. Okay, we get to paint Potato now. How's it going, Potato? I'm still figuring that out. Before this, I was just your janitor. When I think about what my path is, it feels like I'm here by pure accident. So I guess I'm just faking it for now, and trying to make it become real. Oh. Well, gee, that's a pretty common sentiment, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing. I can't call myself an artist, right? I don't belong here. I've tricked my way up here. I'm just faking it until I get good enough to be considered an artist, right? There's that imposter syndrome again. It's a very common one. I think every artist would have probably felt that at some point in time. What was your path as a wielder? I wanted it my whole life. And at this trial, I felt completely ready. It meant everything to me. Maybe too much. Definitely too much. I could never live up to my own vision. Feeling ready is overrated. Yeah, you tell him, Chicory. That is... all jokes aside, that is a really good piece of advice, you know. I don't think you'll never really feel ready, you know. It will just be a thing that it will be a thing that you'll have to overcome. But well, I wish I felt ready. My whole life, I've never known where I'm going. You make it look so easy. You wanted to be wielder, and you were, but never knew what I wanted to be. So how can I be anything? It almost feels like you're mad at me for making you the wielder. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at myself for not being the person I wish I was. Did you like being a janitor? I did like aspects of it. I liked that my tasks were clear. I liked that I could put my whole self into it. I didn't have to worry about the outcome. God. This is me, actually, you know. Between a job that just gives me a lot of freedom to do and a job that's more task-oriented, I definitely would take the task-oriented job because that's easy to gauge performance. That's easy to see the goal and the thing you need to work towards, you know. But I've always been told, yeah, just doing things to a task, to a list, won't necessarily get you anywhere. Especially at work, you know. Like you need to go beyond that. If you don't go beyond that, then you'll never really climb in life, I guess. I guess to a certain extent, I am okay with that. But on the other hand, you know, it feels like something that I should be working on, just for self-improvement purposes. You know, when you're making progress, and it makes the world better in the tiniest way, like picking up litter or finding lost kids. Why do you sound so sad saying it? Because it feels like admitting I'm not even a real artist. I just do things for other people. So you like to do things for others. That's an amazing thing to know about yourself. But that's not what I want to know. I want to want things for myself, like you do. I'm embarrassed. Sometimes it feels like a joke that's gone on too long. Like you'll take the brush back and laugh. You really thought someone boring like you could be a wielder. I know that's not what you really think, but... well, that's basically what you said to me in the swamp. And I guess I never got over it. I'm genuinely sorry, Potato. I wish I'd never seen that. But there's nothing boring about you at all, Potato. I wish I had the capacity you do, to be there for other people. And if you ask me, that's a great way to be a wielder too. It's not just about making art. You're creating a better world for everyone. Being able to listen, to do things for others. It doesn't come easy to me. It takes all my energy just to deal with myself. You shouldn't be like me. that's not what makes a real artist. And definitely not what makes a great wielder. You really think that? I do. I understand you feeling like you don't belong, but well, I've screwed up a lot. I thought I didn't belong anymore either, but I'm still here. We just have to keep trying, right? There was something you showed me. That's what makes you better than me. Don't give up yet. Man, the talks in these games are good, right? They're good conversations. Good little character moment pieces. Yep. I think we'll keep it simple. For a self-portrait, you know, even if I was to do it myself, I usually keep things simple. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, this is my self-portrait, isn't it? I mean, I actually literally made this as like a representation of how I see myself. Like, you know, it's not a character, it's literally me. So this is my self-portrait. And yeah, I keep things simple. So I think I like this. I like the idea of this. It's good. Chilly, huh? Sus. Look, if Ace Attorney has taught me anything, it's that this guy is not the culprit. He is just the first witness. He may, or heck, he might even be your client, you know? If Ace Attorney's taught me anything, this guy didn't do it. Hi, I love to steal. It's the funnest thing ever. If you need anything stolen, just let me know. Other hobbies besides stealing? Well, let me think. This is the first time the game's used close-up cameras like that. I do enjoy video games from time to time. Hey, a shared interest, huh? Then the culprit. It must have been... Yeah, I have no idea. I think I give up. Okay, I admit it. Hey. Capcom's gonna sue. Okay, Capcom's not gonna sue anymore. But Capcom was about to sue for a couple seconds there. I was checking on the presidential suite where I enjoyed my favorite squeeze, and disaster struck. I spilled squeeze everywhere, and I just couldn't clean it up. No matter what I tried, those guilty stains remained. So I got desperate. I thought the furniture just needed a bath, and so I dragged it all behind the resort and out to the hot springs and dumped it all in the water. Everything sank to the bottom instantly. It's gone. It's all gone. It's not my fault. The worst hotel employee. I'm so sorry, everyone. Quince. Yeah. Someone's an Ace Attorney fan for sure, 100%. It's okay, dearie. It's okay, I forgive you. It was terrifying when I thought we'd been robbed. Knowing that it was just you, well, I'm relieved. We have Potato to replace all the furniture anyway. Wait! Hang on! So, whatever. I see. Well, that would be all then. Thank you all for coming. And thank you, Potato, for your diligent interrogation. We consider this case officially closed. See, chat? I was right. The obvious culprit wasn't going to be the culprit. 100%. I called it. I played too much Ace Attorney. Although I was off about the dog, though. Admittedly, I didn't know it was her at the end. You did it, Potato. This is the peak. It's so quiet. Yeah, I love it. There's one last part to this trial. We're gonna sing a song together. Huh? I'm not much of a singer. That's okay. It's an ancient wielder anthem. I don't remember the words though, so I might just have to make it up. We're meant to stand at the edge and look out at the view as we sing. Make your way to the edge when you're ready. Well, if you got a song and you got lyrics and you give me, like, I guess a day or two to practice, I could probably do it. Ready to finish this trial and move on? Oh. Should I try? Huh. We're playing Osu now. Oendan. We're playing Oendan. I can't sight sing, I need to know the song first. Alright, chat. I tell you what. Give me a day. Give me a day. I think I'm probably not gonna finish the game today. But give me a day. I'll come back tomorrow and I'll sing the song. How about it? You guys cool? Give me a day to learn the song. It's a pretty short song. I can probably learn it pretty quick. If there's an opportunity to sing it tomorrow, I'll sing it tomorrow. But yeah. We're on chapter 10 now. We're done. It was a lovely song, by the way. Take as much time as you need? Okay. Alright. If I can't learn it by tomorrow, I'll postpone it. But I say learn it after you beat the game? Okay. Does it? Okay. Maybe if it plays during the credits or something, I'll sing it. Yeah, nothing to worry about, Potato. Your singing voice is really nice. Thanks. Yours is too. This is it, Potato. You've completed all the wielder trials. I now have full control of the brush. All of your paint abilities are stronger. You can even swim up waterfalls. You're finally strong enough to face the corruption on top of the wielder tower. How do you feel? I'm not sure. I'm proud of you, Potato. All of these corruptions should have been my problem alone, and facing them all made me want to give up. But you stood up to everything. I'm so glad you were here. I really don't deserve you. But I'll be there to cheer for you. When you're ready, come meet me in luncheon. We were kicked out of the tower and we lost our color. Hey. I'm so sorry, Chicory. I messed everything up. The brush, it's gone. There's no way to fix this anymore. It's okay. I mean, no, it's not. But I'm glad you're okay, at least. Can I ask you something? Back when you first gave me the brush, did you really think it was a good idea? Did you really choose me? No. I just wanted to be free of it. The pressure, I mean, but also the whole institution. Having to choose. Having to answer to the legacy of old dead artists. Having to do or be anything. I needed to knock all that stuff down for myself. So you resented that legacy. Did you choose me because I was a bad choice? Is that all I mean to you? When I said you could take the brush, you were already holding it. You had already taken it and colored, and faced the corruption and made it back. You were a living example, that you don't have to be chosen to be capable. You showed me a possibility I hadn't considered, and you've only come further since then. You shouldn't need to hear why you deserved it. You really proved it to yourself, 1,000,000 times. But maybe I'm missing the most important thing. What's that? Actually wanting it. I know you wanted to do it for me, but was it something you wanted for yourself? I never even asked, just forced it onto you. So I'm asking now, did you want the brush? I did. I really, really did. I've always wanted to make a mark on the world. I want to be someone great like that. But I never felt like I was ready. You were the first person to ever give me the chance. And I let it slip through my fingers. I feel so horrible. But I wanted it. Now that it's gone, it's like a part of me is missing. I can almost feel it. Like it's still there, right? I remember that. After being so connected to it. Like I couldn't get rid of it completely. No, it really feels like it's still there. Like I could just try drawing just one more time. Try drawing just one more time. Holding the mouse down. Wow, this is the fact that you have to actually press down on the mouse, because that's what you've been using to draw this whole time, right? Yeah, this is what it... You literally have to use the tool that you've been used to draw this whole time. Your mouse, your tablet, whatever. You have to hold it down. That is a cool piece of gameplay and story integration. I dig this. Wow. This is actually super cool. You made a brand new brush? What the heck? How did you... That's possible? I remember how it felt and I guess they brought it back. But that's not the same brush. That's your brush. Maybe for the first wielder, it was kind of the same. I knew what I wanted and how it felt. Like a muscle I've never known to use before. But once I did, it was there. That's incredible. Does this mean I could try again? I can face the corruption one more time. I can still make everything right. I can do it! Potato. Yeah, you can do it. Go and show him. Yeah, dang, that was a really cool piece of storytelling through game mechanics. It's a very simple. I mean, it's a very simple thing, really. You're holding the mouse button down to do it, but you're like using the same tool that you use to draw to create that thing, and you know, that's just a really cool concept, you know. I can't believe it's real, just like the one in the rainforest. I never even considered you could make another. When did you get so? I thought I was supposed to be the teacher. I feel so left behind. When things got hard for me, I just gave up. But you picked back up and just kept going. I should be the one looking up to you, Potato. I don't know if that's really fair to you, but you definitely shouldn't look up to me. I still don't really know what I'm doing. After everything we've been through, have I ever left the impression that I do either? If someone thinks they know what they're doing, you should honestly probably avoid them. When I trained to be a wielder, all I was told and all I thought about was what wasn't allowed or possible. But you don't fit the wielder model at all. You're someone who's changing all the rules as you go. And I think it's about time they change too. You got this. If the huge corruption took the brush, then I bet it's still in there. You knew we were planning to destroy it, so it's probably hiding, consolidating its power. But it might not be ready to fight another brush. That's the only shot we've got now. You've already done a million things nobody thought possible, so I think you can do it. Good luck, Potato. I can't do anything. Wait, the real one? Potato. I owe you a pretty big thank you. Cause after seeing you make one of these, I realized I could too. Turns out there's a lot I can do that I didn't think possible. I'm tired of feeling afraid and useless. I'm here for you this time. Let's take this thing down together. Yo, the team up? Heck yeah, let's go! Whoa! Color rainbow! Oh. Just like that, cut the credits. Wow. That was a heck of a finale. Wow. To have a lead artist, you. Cute. I can't believe we actually did it. The brush is gone. Forever. Now that we've actually done it, do you think it's okay? It seems like kind of a big deal. That thing wasn't so special. If we both made new brushes, then I bet anyone can. Just have to teach them. Color could be free. I think whatever happens next is good. But it's not gonna be easy to teach. I barely even know how I grew a brush myself. I could help you. But maybe not right now. I need a break. I hear that. Let's just enjoy this for today. And tomorrow, we change everything. Oh. It's the song. Alright, chat. I practiced a bit. I'm gonna do my best. Let me get some water. spent some time to learn the song after I heard it on the mountain. And here we go, the mountaintop. Standing on the mountaintop, the world looks very small. They're watching me, but they can't see how scared I am at all. What if they notice I'm just making all of this up as I go? All my fears cloud the frigid air like flurried falling snow. Standing on the mountaintop, never thought that I'd belong. I wonder how I climbed so far and proved myself so wrong. What if there's something I can do? I'm way up high. Could I learn to be a better me? I guess I'll have to try. These credits are beautiful, by the way. All the color popping in. I guess I colored most of it in already, but if I left those screens uncolored, like some of these, I guess they get filled in. Right. Coming down the mountainside to find my way back home. I want to be where they can see I can't do it alone. It's hard to know where I should go when all those I love are down there. I could guide them back to the top. It's a lovely view to share. Oh, it's a Game Maker game? Huh, that's cool. Yo-Yo games, huh? I didn't know that. I didn't warm up properly. I hope that was good enough, though. Those notes are a little high. Normally I have to warm up to hit those comfortably. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh. Is this? Huh. It's how I painted on. It's how I painted the world the whole time, huh? Isn't it? A path, like the path of your journey, more or less, right? Look at me filling in all the ocean down there. I left a couple spots untouched. But you know, 79% of the map filled in. I put Chicory's flag down and I guess she'll plop down a house or something. Is that what it is? Oh, there it is. Oh, she's got a little tent. Hang on. Man, it's really pretty. It's like we're neighbors now. It's definitely not the same as living in a tower, but I think it suits me better. Feels good to finally be somewhere new. I think this could be a fresh start for me. We're gonna have to put serious thought into how we teach people to grow brushes. In the moment it seems to make so much sense, but how do you teach that to someone? Maybe we'll have to land our brushes around. I'm deciding to use my own new brush some more. You like how I did my place up? But I haven't done much else since that final battle. Feels strange, since you've already got colors everywhere. Almost don't want to mess with it, you know? Feel free. It's a blank canvas for everybody. I've got a lot of work to do, especially on myself. I really want to be better. But I think what I need is to accept myself when I'm not. It's a good lesson. I still don't really know how to do that. But I'm going to try. Well, I'm sure I'll be seeing a lot of you. It's great to step into a new multi-brush world. But I feel like with you, I can do it. Nice corny, isn't it? But I mean it. When this all started, just getting out of bed felt impossible to me. But we've done a lot of impossible things together. So impossible doesn't mean much to me anymore. Thanks for being there when I needed you. Thank you too, Chicory. It was a lovely time. You can just sit here and chill. Chat! The way you have what's up link was really funny to me. It be what it do. Yeah, we're neighbors now. That's nice. We're gonna go ahead and bring pizza in to the art school, and we'll be doing the remaining art lessons. But we've got a special guest who's gonna do the art in place for me. So I'm gonna go get him right now. Give me a sec. Alright, ceetwo, you're up. Good evening, everybody. Yeah. I'm here, yeah. And I'll be taking over for a bit. Does this look okay? I think we can submit this. Yeah, I think I'm happy. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. Melancholy. Melancholy is a dimly lit bus stop in the middle of the night. I don't know if I put enough detail in, but I kinda wanted to use the negative space. Maybe if I... Okay. I think this is okay. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. It's pretty close. And I think I like the color scheme I went with. We'll submit this one now. This kinda looks like a Monster Hunter picture, doesn't it? I didn't really have an idea going into this prompt. I kind of just doodled lines. And then it ended up turning into this. I kinda like it. I just went all crazy and creative on it and it came out like this. What do you guys think? Do you think it's good? Enough to submit? I kinda like keeping the lines abstract this way. You know? Yeah, it shows a piece with very few strokes. But I guess if you guys know what it is, then that works out. Right? It means even though I used very few lines, the meaning was conveyed. Then I guess this one is a success, so let me fill in that last bit. Yeah, love is a warm hug by a fireplace. Yeah. Oh, that was a hole. I didn't recognize it. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you're not wrong. This feels really meta. Somehow.
Hey?
Hi. Did you just break to my room through the ceiling? Are you a fan of my streams?
Hey?
Oh, you don't know who I am, do you? Sorry. I feel awkward when I'm not on camera.
Hey?
Oh, a letter for me. Oh, it's a challenge. This person says they're the best to know of picnic at Mega Mash Sisters. I'll have to see about that.
Hey?
Oh, did you want something as thanks? You can take this old spare. I'll message that person for sure. Maybe we'll have a match here soon. But I'm gonna keep streaming for now.
Hey?
So do you play many games? I stream all kinds of things, especially Mega Mash Sisters. Oh, I'm horrible at that game. Oh. Maybe it's 100% Coro. I don't know about me. Well, we do kind of play the same things. I guess this is me. Coro did just stream it a couple days ago. He's decent, I think. It's not terrible. I promise I'm less awkward on stream. You should tune in sometime. I'm trying to get more subscribers. I'm sorry, I can't really chat more. I'm actually in the middle of a stream right now. That's kind of meta. I don't really know how to react to all that, but Ah. Ah. He drew me? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that he drew me. For that title? I can't believe he did that. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. You guys stay safe, okay? Alright. Bye. Hey everybody, how'd my boy do? Did he keep you guys entertained? Yeah, his art was pretty good, wasn't it? Alright, looks like he finished up the mail quest for me too, so... He found my painting of him? Oh, did he like it? I bet he got all embarrassed about it, didn't he? You know, he was probably all like, "Why did you do this?" But secretly he's really happy about it, right? Right then, I'll take it that everyone's happy. In which case, I think this is where we'll call it for today. Yeah, thank you so much everybody for joining me on this lovely little indie game trip. I really had fun. It was a really lovely experience, and yeah, you got to hear me get all introspective and talk about art a whole bunch. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, it was a really fun experience streaming it and having a lot of interaction with chat and whatnot. So yeah.